Don't give me that smart alecky shit.
All right, Dad. Heard you the 8th time. How are you, folks? It's Thursday, last day of the week for this show, as you know. We put out, most podcasts are, once or twice a week, but, we put out like a $2 hooker. Then again, those people have huge careers. Listen, I'll see you guys, speaking of that, Albany. Tomorrow night, it's already here. And my manager, I'll see him face-to-face the first time in about a decade when he picks me up at the airport because it's up in his neck of the woods. I'm almost praying he doesn't show up and says, I can't make it, here's an Uber. He would never do that. You don't understand, my manager, Tom, he's sort of like Trump. He's like a business. He opens a business a minute like Sammy the Bull used to when he was working under fucking Gotti. He would open a business a minute and Gotti would say, but you're doing it under my flag. Slow the fuck down. Please watch Gotti, made in the 1990s. Armin Asante playing Gotti. It was an HBO made-for-TV movie. One of the best fucking things you'll ever see. Do not watch the John Travolta version. You might as well have Nathan Lane playing Gotti. God, was that fucking horrendous. Oh, not his fault. I like Travolta. I'm just saying sometimes. Why would you touch a perfect movie? I don't know. It's like, it'll be like doing fucking, we're going to do Saturday Night Fever over, but we're going to use fucking Stephen Hawking as the fucking lead. Oh, I got to come up with a new cripple. All right. Oh, my God. That would be a funny sketch. Coming down the sidewalk. He's in a white suit. They got him in his white. Yeah. Fucking. Blinking. Cut to his feet. He's got platform shoes on that he never uses. Tony, you said you were going to call me. That I could watch that movie 1,000 times. It still holds up. Saturday Night Fever. Remember Siskel and Ebert? That was Gene Siskel's favorite movie of all time. And it was really that good. And I grew up in that time and was dancing to that shit. Yes, me dancing. I'm still pissed about it. How fucking gross. Man, that proves you do anything to get pussy when you're young. I was dancing to fucking Madonna and all that horse shit. Of course, I had 3 lines of blowing me, and I'm at the Palace nightclub 2 feet from my apartment. What am I going to do? Not try to pick up a dirty whore? I saved all the times I had chlamydia. I have the doctor's notes. It's fucking this thing. Oh, my God. There's one girl named Gina. Me and my roommate both fucked, boy. She smelled like low tide at Revere Beach. She was adorable, but I don't know what was going on over there. And yes, we both ended up going to the free clinic. And I go to my buddy, you probably gave it to her. He's like, you fucking... I go, you think, what? That's the life of a single guy. That's when I was happy. I'm still happy, honey. Don't look at me. Let's move on to the first story of the day. What's that? What's the title? I cut it off.
Just plain stupid.
Just plain, again, Plane, stupid. Far left New York Congresswoman Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez was spotted exiting a private jet with her sugar daddy, Senator Bernie the Jew Sanders. They make a cute couple, huh? You think the Dems... the first time I saw this months ago in the paper, I go, excuse me, what the fuck? Leave that open. You can leave that in there. I just shot a clam into it and almost knocked the basket over. Let me lower this basket in some oil and make a... That was a belly, as they say. Anyways, the first time I saw this, I go, a white guy in his 80s and a young woman of color. Where have we seen that before? Oh, yeah, Biden-Harris. How'd that work out? Anyways, her and Bernie Sanders were shuttling between stops for a campaign dedicated to, guess what, denouncing what? The wealthy. They don't even see the irony. Video from Fox News shows AOC and Sanders exiting a Bombardier Challenger 604. I had one of those in college. Let me tell you, the broads love, I'll tell you. Despite both railing against flying private planes and the people who own them. Because, they emit a ton of emissions in the air and they kill the environment. And, Leonardo DiCaprio does the same thing. He's a big environment. And fucking Gore and all the other people who say, don't do as I fucking do as I say. I hope I got that right. Anyways, a luxury aircraft, listen to this, with a lofty $5 million to $7 million price tag, And here's the good part, costing an eye-watering $15,000 per hour to charter. 15 grand, and I know that's true because Brett Butler, I told you guys on the show before, she had a great show called Grace Under Fire. I was a regular for half a year or so, a season or whatever. She picked me up in fucking Long Island. I was living in Queens, New York, living in Manhattan. She had a limo pick me up. She was performing in Long Island at a big theater. She wanted me to open for her, which I did. And then she wanted me to go back to L.A. with her to try out for her show. I can't remember what the reason was. So I go to the private jet. I'm on. I go, who the fuck is this? She goes, Tom Cruise. I rented it out. And she said it was like 20 grand for the 20 or 60 grand for the weekend or something. She had that kind of dough, though. But I'm sitting in Tom Cruise's little play toy. I've been this close to fame, folks, yet I got nothing. Anyways, I just want you guys, because of the height of hypocrisy, you probably wouldn't even think this story is true. They can't be that dumb. So I just want to show, them getting off the plane individually, so you believe me. Oh, there she is. I don't know what her fucking name is. Mr. Ed. And then Bernie. Here comes Bernie. Going, Jesus Christ, my back. I'm telling you, the balls on this pilot. He was doing barrel rolls. There they are, getting off a $1 zillion Bombardier plane. And telling you can't do that. And flying to, like I said, to rallies to shit on rich people. The duo hopped the swanky ride to attend a series of Sanders, getting this, in quotes, fighting oligarchy rallies, which aim to have real discussions across America and take on the oligarchs and corporate interests. Does AOC even know what an oligarch is? Take on corporate interests who have so much power. That part I don't disagree with. Corporations do have way too much fucking power, but they also make the car you drive, the tires, and everything else that you use. So shut your fucking pie hole. What a waste of tits. Who have so much power and influence in this country, the official website for the campaigns actually states it. That, can you imagine right on their website, fucking... Will you shut up? Yeah. Will you please shut up? The website even takes a shot at the uber rich, disclosing it's paid for by friends of Bernie Sanders, then in parentheses, not the billionaires. Bernie has 3 houses or 4 houses, by the way. And his net worth is in the millions, yet he's a fucking socialist. The height of hypocrisy. Same with stupid. We as a community must choose and vote for Democrats and elected officials who know how to stand for the working class. Oh, I'm sorry, the AOC said that. Well, she was doing Bernie.
You fucking hypocrite.
Oh, amen, big tits. Got a nice rack on her. That clip of her dancing around in BU on the roof there, just ignore the mustache.
Well, they make gags for a reason.
Oh, I see. Oh, come on. You're a sexist. Gags. I'd fucking cut her head off. Put it in the freezer.
Next to the fudgicles.
Next to the fudgicles. I have a joke, folks. You guys might know. Albany, you're going to see a lot of shit that, if you haven't seen me in a while, that, you know what I mean? That's not new to me, but you guys haven't seen me in a while. You don't know that. Plus, I'll come up with some new shit on the flight, like I always do. I should say on flights, plural. Thank you, honey, for booking me through Dulles, literally the most dangerous airspace in the United States. What are you trying to tell me? She goes, well, this is direct, but you've been acting like an asshole. What? Let's move on to Time to Pay the Piper. This might be my favorite story of the day, because it mentions one of my favorite politicians. Director of National Intelligence, that's DNI. She's the director. Tulsi Gabbard referred 2 intelligence community professionals to the Department of Justice. These are jerk-offs that were in office when Biden was there trying to fuck Trump. Department of Justice for criminal prosecution Wednesday over alleged leaks of classified information. I'm loving it. You go, Tulsi girl. Oh, sweetie. I love the fact that she was a Dem, but she was smart enough. She was always a military, so she wasn't totally in the weeds. She was smart enough to go, they are so full of shit, I can't stay with them. That makes me, I love people like David Horowitz. Only people that are really fucking smart do that. You don't see the jerk-offs jumping to our side, do you? No, because they'll be expunged from the planet. An ODNI official told Fox News Digital that the intelligence community professionals allegedly leaked classified information to the Washington Post and the New York Times. A third criminal referral is on its way, by the way. So,
You fucking people. You have no idea how to defend a nation.
Gee, New York Times and the Washington Post, but the liberals don't have a chokehold on the media, do they, or anything? At least Bezos is coming around, who owns the Washington Post, because he's a businessman. All of a sudden, he's seeing the light a little bit. Is there a video? Oh, go ahead.
So President Trump is very serious, obviously,
Great voice,
about
too.
working to achieve that maximum transparency. That transparency will allow us to bring about accountability around the Russia collusion hoax, for example. The more we dig, the more we find the extent of the seriousness and the intent of that whole operation was very consistent with what we found in Stalin's operation. Show me the man, and I'll show you the
I brought it
crime.
up on the show 10 times.
It is
that
disheartening
quote.
to see these things, but it
Stalin's
also
right-hand man.
provides us the opportunity to tell the American people the truth about what's been going on so that we can make sure we try to bring about an end to it and bring about that accountability.
Perfect. Oh, don't you love this? So, well, Trump's doing his thing and everybody's busy. She'll be digging into the shit. And maybe, again, I'm not holding my breath, we'll see somebody do the perp walk. Yeah. You know? Like Adam Schiff should be the first one. But, you know, I like to know what their attitude is. The people that were in on that Russia hoax and all that other horse shit. I wonder if they're sweating right now or they're like, they're never going to get us. They just fucking, we know. I really like to know what they're attitude. But you want to see Trump become a bigger legend than he already is? Throw one of those fucks in jail. We aggressively investigate other leaks and will pursue further criminal referrals as warranted. Any intelligence community bureaucrats who is considering leaking to the media should take this as a warning, she said. The official added that the Trump administration will identify leakers and leakers will face the courts. It says legal. Writer ran out of room. I don't. Yeah. What in God's creation? Don't you love it? Wouldn't you like to see just a couple of them? But they're all in on it. It's sort of like the Democrats saying, if you're going to send people back to El Salvador or kick people back to their old country, you have to vet each one. Give them a hearing first. There's too many people that try to fuck Trump over, too. When are you going to do those hearings? We'll be here for 40 years. Just round them up. You got to play dirty. Actually act like Stalin did. I guess I couldn't be a good president. I'd be in trouble. Let's move on to... Let's change it up a little. Dip into the, well, it's not the sports world, but you think it was from the headline. Canton's Hall of Shame. Dallas, you like that one? I thought that was pretty cute. For you sports people or people who don't know sports, that's where the NFL Hall of Fame is. A 20-year-old Ohio woman, I use woman lightly, is facing felony charges after getting into a fight with an 11-year-old girl at a public park on Friday and telling the girl's mother that she hopes her daughter dies. A grown, well, she's 19, by the way, 19 and 20. From her picture, you think she's 40. She beats up an 11-year-old girl. Anyways, we'll show you in a second. Destiny Scott of I did this story, folks. I'm like, this doesn't really fit the show because I could do a million of these every day. But I had to show her face because it made me laugh. My wife's on the couch last night. What the fuck? I was watching hockey, giggling. I go, I can't help it. And then I was thinking, Dallas, who the fuck does she remind me of? My boy. And Artie, I do that with respect, even though you fucking helped ditch my career. You can't tell me. Destiny Scott of Canton, Ohio, was arrested on Friday after allegedly, don't say alleged when you have it on camera. How about that? New rule? Slamming an 11-year-old girl's head. She's a grown woman and a fat fuck. Banging an 11-year-old girl's head against a slide at a playground. That's her.
You fat fuck, look at you.
You want to see the video of her doing it? It's real quick, but look at that's her stomach, by the way. Somewhere. Watch this jerk.
Now what? 11-year-old Liliana.
Pause 1 second. Did you hear now what? That's a hood thing. That's what black thugs do when they're kicking the... Now what? So she's white trash. I'm guessing that this is a shitty neighborhood. And the mother here, it's an interracial marriage. So the real racist would call her a mud shark. That's what I learned on the internet. Hey, I haven't seen that guy. That guy who says real racist shit. I wonder if they got to him. There's a guy on there he'll pull up teenagers who have never heard like a real fucking racist and just say the most horrible shit. Anyways, go ahead. Here's the Brady family of
stepping
Canton.
foot again on this new Canton playground that's feet away from her home. After Friday's horrific events, she doesn't want to return.
You want to keep running out?
Police say 19-year-old Destiny Scott got into a fight with the young girl and repeatedly slammed her head into the playground slide, making her bleed and concussing her.
I'll say it again. The great Bill Hicks said, the average American has about the emotional level of an 8th grader, maybe. I think that's right around right. She's less than that. But look at her. Did she ever have a chance? Did she ever have a chance? She could have had parents that were billionaires, and she'd still be doing the same shit because of her face. And I kind of like that. Stay home on prom night. Be ashamed of your gut. That's how I signed the Fat Girls Yearbook in high school, I think. Nobody liked me. That's horrible, Nick. Oh, shut it. The report said Deshawn, that's the mother of the child, then ran at Scott, that's the fat woman. Deshawn, the mother of the child, was arrested and charged with disorderly conduct in obstructing official business. I would like to see the footage, unless she pushed a cop over and slapped another one. How does that happen? Deshawn is, by the way, she's white, so it sounds Asian. Deshawn is set to be arraigned on May 2nd. Scott, the fat chick, pleaded not guilty in her arraignment on two. Yeah, I can see why you do that when you're on camera, smashing a girl. She's due for pretrial next Tuesday and for mimosas at brunch tomorrow. Police have also have video of the assault, like I said, of the 11-year-old right on camera. So good luck to that lawyer, and nice lady, huh? If it's not bad enough that she beats up this little girl, concusses her, and then says to the mother, I hope she dies. Any hate there? Oh, you know what she deserves? A black boyfriend. One right from the fucking hood who just, treats her like he's an NFL star. Or a rapper. Or even a mailman. Nick, what are you saying? Oh, shut it. You know what I'm saying. Lick it. Anyways, boys and girls, I'll say it again. This Friday, that's tomorrow night. I'll see you, hopefully, Cohoes Music Hall. I don't know how many tickets left. I haven't checked in on that. I get nervous because I see comedians half my ilk selling a lot of tickets, and it makes me want to cry. April 25th, Cohoes Music Hall. That's tomorrow night. Hope you're there. And then, a few weeks after that, in the middle of May, Zanies in Rosemont, Illinois, which is a killer club. I know all the VIP and the front seats. Somebody told me we're already at close to 3, a little under 300. It only holds 3, I think, or whatever. So that's good. But I'm serious, and I've said that. I said it yesterday. I might do that, and then I'm not going to retire, but I'm going to maybe take the rest of this year off stand-up wise and try to get disciplined enough. Don't laugh in my face to write a fucking book. Because Colin Quinn and everybody that knows me goes, you got a fucking book and you that would... And I go, whatever. And I say, John Kennedy O'Toole, whatever his name is, who wrote Confederacy of Dunces, nobody knew who the fuck he was. And, when it first came out, but luckily some college... anyways, the thing became huge after he was dead. Whatever. I need my money now. You take your situation. Anyways, also, if you guys want to support this show, buy some stuff at nickdip.com. The wife worked very hard on this. I didn't feed her for a week. She was chained to a desk. I threw her some bologna. She don't like bologna. But look at hoodies, sweatshirts, Nick DiPaolo bongs we have now. And the plastic hips are still flying off the shelves. I don't know why. I get old fans. Anyways, nickdip.com. You can also watch full episodes of my show, Louder with Crowder, and all exclusive premium, Rumble premium content. You can watch it ad-free with just one subscription, which is very convenient. So join Rumble Premium by clicking in the link in the description. I think it's below. Could be over there. Might be up there. I don't give a fuck.
Hi. Good night, everybody.